School officially started today. I feel like I was really busy today, even though I barely did anything. I had 2 classes, then right after I met up with 2 friends to study. I managed to read some of my book in between classes today. So I'm reading Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. I think I stopped in the middle of a chapter here because class was starting, but I'm on in the middle of chapter 4. So far I really like reading it. The writing's really easy to read, and we have 2 main characters, 2 POVs. First one is obviously Delilah, the one with the tattoos, and then the second one is Claire. Claire owns a bookstore and is a single mother, and then Delilah is a photographer. And right after Delilah turned 18, she moved to the city and never looked back. She used to live in this really small town, which is the setting of this book. There's 3 books in this series. I think I kind of figured out that the 3 books are about this one friend group, which is Claire's friend group. Her friend group is her, Astrid, and Iris. Astrid is Delilah's stepsister. So right before Delilah's dad passed away, he remarried, and now she has a stepmom and stepsister, but she doesn't really get along with them too well, doesn't talk to them too much, until one day her stepsister Astrid keeps calling her like 100 times, and so she finally answers, and Astrid is like, "Are you coming to the wedding?" And so now Delilah is back in her hometown to photograph the wedding for Astrid. And guys, I assumed Astrid's fiance was some terrible, disgusting man, and I was right. And I think one of the things in this book, from what I read of the synopsis, is that they're all trying to stop the wedding, like Astrid's 2 friends, Claire and Iris, and then obviously her stepsister. Delilah hasn't met Astrid's fiance yet, but she talks to Claire for a bit when she goes to the bar, and she figures out that Astrid's fiance isn't exactly great. Oh, these 2 had a really brief interaction though. So obviously Delilah moved out of her hometown to the city, but obviously she went to like elementary, junior high, and high school there. And so Claire's friend group, all 3 of them, and then Delilah all used to go to the same school, but they didn't really talk too much back then because Delilah was more antisocial, very introverted, kept to her own corner after her father passed away, and she didn't really feel comfortable with Astrid and her friends because they made fun of her a lot. And so yeah, years later, when Delilah walks into the bar, Claire doesn't even recognize her because she looks completely different. Her hair is different, clothing are different, personality is completely different. Yeah, Delilah kind of walked into the bar with this very confident air she didn't used to have, and so Claire was very attracted to that. Also the tattoos, mysterious stranger. And so she goes up to Delilah and tries to ask for her number without realizing that she's Astrid's stepsister. That interaction was very entertaining because we were in Delilah's perspective, and Delilah recognized Claire because she used to have a crush on her in high school, I think. And so she was thinking, wow, this girl I used to like is actually attracted to me and is flirting with me right now. I can't wait for Delilah to meet Claire's daughter because the way her daughter was described in this book, she seems really similar to how Delilah was when she was younger. And so I'm hoping they can both relate to each other in that way, and like she gets along with her daughter, and then like Claire sees it and is like, oh, I'm in love. Anyways, first week of school normally isn't too busy class-wise. I think what keeps me busy the first week is that a lot of people come back, and so when they come back they want to hang out. So I am hanging out with a friend tomorrow. I'm meeting up with her after class, so I'm hoping in between classes I get chances to read this book. I'm also watching this new old show. It's like really old, I think. I don't know when it came out. Maybe like 20 years ago. I feel like that's the vibe it's giving me, like those old 2005 shows. I'm watching Castle, the one with Nathan Fillion in it. He's like a famous author, and then he becomes a consultant for the police. He's in a couple police shows actually. I also watched The Rookie, but yeah, it's kind of late right now. I just wanted to update you guys on my book, but I have class at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Right now it's 12:40, so yeah, I'm gonna go get ready to go to sleep, and I'll probably continue my book tonight, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I should probably go to sleep, but I'll probably continue reading tonight. Second day of classes went pretty okay. I like all my teachers, met all my teachers. I like all my classes so far too. And then I didn't really get a chance to read my book in between classes, but after class, I met up with my friend and she still had a class to go to, so I went to her class with her, and I finished my math notes in there, and after I finished my notes, I read some of my book. I think I'm in the middle of chapter 5. I know I keep stopping in the middle of chapters and it bothers me so much because I never remember where I was. I kind of just start reading at the top of the page if I do stop in the middle of a chapter. Also, I don't remember what was happening. I don't think too much has happened since I last talked to you guys because I barely read 2 chapters since then. We're in the middle of wedding planning right now, and then Delilah just got this big offer for like this queer themed photography show, and yeah, she accepted that offer, so I think things are gonna get a bit more chaotic now. So after class, I did hang out with that friend. We went to the mall, and this particular friend, I got her into reading just recently, and so we planned to buddy read a book, and we chose a book at the bookstore. We also picked up some coloring books because we want to color together, and some markers too. I'll show you guys later because I put the stuff downstairs. But the book we bought was Book of Azrael by, I think it's Amber V. Nicole. I've heard some things about that book, kind of dark fantasy-ish, and then like an urban setting. Urban fantasy, I think it is. Yeah, my friend is really into romantasy right now, and so we tried to pick a book that might be romantasy-ish. I don't know, I haven't heard too much about the Book of Azrael. Like, I've heard it's good and that a lot of people enjoy it, but I don't know too much about the description of the book. It's really thick too. I think it used to be thinner, but it got reprinted because it looks a lot different from the last time I saw it. Like, last time I saw it on the shelf, it was like this thin, and now it's like twice the size. It's like a brick. Because of like plans with friends though, I am going to the mall like 3 times this week, which is fine because it's for like completely different things. Tomorrow I am meeting up with the same friends that I studied with on Tuesday to also study again tomorrow. I also have to get some work done eventually. I am hoping I can read a good chunk of my book today because I'm really liking it. I'm excited to see like Delilah and Astrid's relationship develop because again, they're like stepsisters, but they're not too close. Evening, guys. I actually got back pretty late today. After studying with friends, we went out to eat and then I came back and worked for a couple hours. I did manage to read some of my book today. I'm now 26% in and it's cute so far. I'm liking it. There's like this one particular thing though that's kind of making me feel, I don't know, I guess a bit about the book. It's kind of like Delilah wants to get together with Claire to prove Astrid wrong because Astrid thinks that Claire's not into Delilah, but Delilah knows that Claire is into her. And so yeah, it's kind of turned into this whole thing about wanting to prove her stepsister wrong. And I don't really know how to feel about that. I think Delilah and Claire's relationship is pretty cute so far. And Delilah's met Claire's daughter, but like Astrid and Delilah kind of turned that whole thing into a bet. I don't know, it's not really a bet, but Delilah spoke it out into the world, right? And now it's just kind of there. It's like an underlying thing that's happening. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like, but I guess we'll see how it plays out. Anyways, plans for tomorrow. I do have a bit more work to finish tomorrow morning before I head out to class. And then right after class, I'm meeting up with 2 friends and we're gonna go to the mall to clothes shop. I've been trying to get as much reading done in between classes as possible. I think I'm doing pretty okay so far. I don't know, the actual workload will come probably next week. The first week of classes normally isn't too much homework. It's more like a setup. I am reading kind of slow though. I don't know, I'm hoping to finish this book this week. Also, I wanted to show you guys what I bought yesterday. I think I mentioned it yesterday too. So first is the Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. It's like really thick. I'm planning on buddy reading this one with a friend. We both bought it yesterday. I think I also mentioned this too, but she's really into romantasy right now. And so I did some research on some romantasy books that we both might possibly be interested in. Oh my god, I think I just dented the book. And this was one of them. I heard this is like dark urban fantasy. Yeah, I don't know too much about this series. I know it's still ongoing. And I think there's a 4th book coming out maybe next year. I am kind of excited though. It's been a while since I've read a really big romantasy book. We're gonna read this after my friend is done reading the Natural series. I recommended that to her and she's really liking it. This is a pretty thick book though, so I might read like another book while I'm reading this just to like make sure I'm not getting bored. I don't know, because I feel like romantasies get a bit repetitive. Like it's kind of the same tropes used over and over again. I don't know if this is enemies to lovers. I feel like I heard it is. So while I'm reading this, I might read a couple romance books in between. And then while we were at the bookstore, we also bought a coloring book. I really liked coloring when I was a kid, so I wanted to try it out again because this one's like really cute. I really like the pictures in this book. Like look, it's like a bunch of tiny little cute animals. Like look, oh my god. We also bought some markers. It's really cool. They had like a whole coloring book table in the bookstore and the markers were there as well. Yeah, we're probably gonna get together next week and color some pages. So I haven't colored in a while. What type of markers are these? Also, I have been watching a couple more episodes of Castle. I think I told you guys what the show is about. There's like a really slow burn romance in the series, so I'm like really enjoying myself. Plus the mysteries are really interesting. Guys, I think my goal for the week is to try to finish one book. I didn't read anything today. Right after classes, I met a couple friends and we went to the mall. I swear I'm gonna finish this book somehow. I did want to show you guys what I got at the mall though, because I really love them and they're so cute. I got some stickers, 7 in total. These first 3 I love so much. I was really surprised to find these. So they're stickers inspired by Mo Shang Tongchu's books. First one is Heaven Official's Blessing. This is the only series I've read by this author so far. And look, it's so cute. They're mixing tea and then he's holding a giant sugar cube. Second one is Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. This is the series I'm planning to read next. It's so cute. There's bunnies and they have a bunch of cake around them. And then the last one I believe is The Scum Villain Self-Saving System. This series I don't know too much about, but it's probably going to be the 3rd one that I read. They're like cats and they have a bunch of pastries behind them. I really love this art style though. Like the coloring is all pastels and then the line art is really thick. and then they're like this chibi style. It's so cute. And then the final 4 I have are from the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. I'm obsessed with that movie. I love the music, still listen to it. First one we have is Rumi, second is Zoe, Mira, and then we have Derpy. I was so happy I walked into that store. It's a store called Makers, and they sell art from all these independent artists, and they sell like a bunch of stickers, keychains, just a bunch of different stuff. And I bought these stickers because I wanted to try decorating my Kindle. I ordered a clear case. It should be coming in tomorrow. And I also printed off like this pink background to go behind all the stickers and stuff. I kind of already planned out where I want all the stickers to go. It's kind of going to go in a line. So the Moshang Tongshu stickers are going to go on this side, and then the K-pop Demon Hunter stickers are going to go on this side, just like a line down on each side. I don't know, I think I just like the fact that these are all pastels, and then like the K-pop Demon Hunter ones are a really bright pop of color. Also, it's just all my hyperfixations that are going to be clustered onto my Kindle. I'm really excited for my clear case to come in tomorrow. I'll show you guys like the final product when I put all the stickers on here. Guys, look, I finished my case. I love it. It's like very chaotic. All my hyperfixations just clustered into this one thing. Yeah, so we've got Rumi, Derpy, Zoe, Mira, and then Scum Villain, Grandmaster, Demonic Cultivation, and then Heaven Official's Blessing. The rest, I don't really have a particular order for. These two, I wanted to stick out more because they're my favorite. And then I just wanted Derpy and Rumi together for reasons. And I think I showed you guys last night, but I did print out the background. I just found a pattern that I liked online, and then I printed it out, cut it out with scissors, and then I rounded the corners too. Then obviously I ordered the clear case. The clear case came in this morning, and like right when I saw it, I wanted to decorate my Kindle. The whole like moving the stickers around though gets very addicting. Like you just want to keep inching them just to make sure they're just right. Honestly, I still feel like I kind of want to keep inching some, but I'm gonna stop myself. Yes, I like it. It's very cute. Although it is kind of creepy that a bunch of faces will just be staring at you once you flip this thing over and see all the cheapy faces. Guys, we're at the end of the week. I didn't read anything. Like I didn't finish my book. I didn't read anything yesterday or today. Also, I did shift like some of the stickers around. You probably can't tell, but this is the final. Yeah, it's really cute. I like how it turned out. I did buy some clothes today. I went out shopping again with some friends. It was the first week of school, so it was really just like go, go, go. I think I might just need to get used to things and then I'll be able to read. I had a lot of fun this week though. Got to see a lot of people. It's nice to see people back on campus again because normally during like the spring and summer, it's obviously empty and a lot of people take spring or summer classes. So yeah, it's very lively now. Anyways, I guess I'll just show you guys the clothes I got today. I don't normally clothes shop. I hate clothes shopping in person. I don't know why, it stresses me out, but obviously I went with friends today, so it was pretty fun. I bought 4 things. I got like these high-waisted jeans and they have like these wide bottoms here. Normally I don't wear jeans, but I wanted to try. I feel like with jeans, normally you kind of need to like morph into them, if that makes sense. Like you need to break them down like shoes, if that makes sense, but these ones were comfortable, so I bought them. Then I just bought like these whitish grayish sweatpants. I don't normally wear sweatpants either. I think I just wanted more comfortable pants to wear at home. And then I bought like this greenish hoodie. It's like matcha colored. It doesn't show too well on camera, but it's more like green in person. Winter is coming soon. Canadian winters are brutal, especially near December, January. I don't know. I feel like later in winter, it gets like around the -30s. It got to -40 last year, which was crazy. So I wanted to buy more sweaters. Then I got like this Sanrio themed crew neck. See, it has like all the little characters in shopping bags, and it's like this cream color, kind of like similar to this sweater. This sweater is a bit darker, but again, it doesn't really show that well on camera. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Normally I like buying clothes in a bigger size, like large or extra large, because I like the baggy feeling. But I tried finding clothes today that actually fit me because I feel like I need more clothes in my wardrobe that fit me. So yeah, normally I get large. This one's medium. I think the other one's also medium. Yeah, this one's medium, if you can see that. And yeah, that is the haul for today, my mountain. Okay, I really thought I wanted to read this book, but maybe not, because it's just like I'm enjoying myself, but I don't really have any particular urge to read it, you know? So maybe I'll change books next week and just try reading this another time. Like the writing's really easy to read, and so far I like the characters. Maybe I'm just not in a romance mood right now. Or maybe I'll continue continue the Breakaway series because last week I read the first book. I think the first book is called Like Real People Do. It's by E.L. Massey, and I really like that first book. I finished it in like a day, so maybe I'll continue that series. I've been reading on my Kindle a lot because I've been going to a lot of places, so I've just been bringing my Kindle with me everywhere. Maybe I should try reading a physical book. Maybe I'm just not in the mood to read on my Kindle. Like, do any of you ever feel like that, where it's just like maybe it's not the book itself, but it's the format you're reading it in? Because sometimes I'm like that. I don't know why. Like, I have been reading on this thing quite a bit. Like last month I read 4 books on here, and that was all the books I read. I did have the strange urge last week to read, what's it called, Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I don't really know why, because I've heard iffy things about that book, but maybe I'm just in an Abby Jimenez mood. Also, I feel like I told you guys I did so many things this week, but I didn't show you. I would, but the thing is, I hate vlogging in public, and none of my friends know that I have a YouTube channel. Actually, no one in my life knows I have a YouTube channel. It's kind of this secret I've been keeping ever since I started it, so it's kind of tough to film in public when I'm with people. Maybe next time. I do have a couple things planned for the next couple of weeks. Also, homework. We should be getting homework assignments next week too. Oh, and I've still been watching Castle. I'm really enjoying it. The romance is really subtle, and then I watched The Rookie with Nathan Fillion in it, so I had a feeling I was gonna like the show because it's pretty similar, like police setting, except this one's more on the murder mystery side. I feel like The Rookie was obviously him training to become a cop. The Rookie was more like finding the crimes, and then Castle is more like solving the crimes. So yeah, they're pretty similar, but quite a bit different. I'm trying to think of other physical books I might want to read next week. Maybe If Only by Becky Albertalli. I don't know, I guess I'm just planning for next week right now. Also, I feel like I didn't tell you guys what classes I'm taking this term. So right now I'm taking 4 classes. I'm taking a psychology class, and then 2 linguistics classes, and then I have math. I did kind of declare my major a bit late, or rather I had a different major first year and then I changed second year. So I am a bit behind and I'm trying to catch up. So I haven't taken quite a few spring classes. I'm majoring in psychology, and then my minor is linguistics, and I'm studying to become a speech pathologist. But yeah, that was pretty much my first week of school. Maybe I'll try to take you guys to one of my classes next week. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.